Hello, everyone. Welcome to day number 87 of the 100 Days of Magic, and today is a pickup video. This is the cards that I've picked up this week, rummaging through boxes and shops and stuff like that. I threw the Glamour up there to start with, just simply because, I didn't want to start with an empty box, but I did pick up 6 Glamours. I really like the Glamour. It's an improved Naturalize. It gets rid of indestructible things, and like the CMDR guys are fond of saying, a lot of times just putting it in the graveyard, just changing that zone doesn't matter to a lot of people. Muldrotha is really popular. There's a lot of decks like that, just sending it to the graveyard is, not really getting rid of it all that much. I guess we can go through the bulk here before we get to like the individuals. I did pick up, what is it, five more Diabolic Tutors. I use it quite a bit. Not in every deck, but, in decks that want it, kind of want it. And Diabolic Tutors are way easier to pick up than Demonic Tutors. And then, oh my gosh, what is this? 4, 8, 10. I picked up 10 copies of Reconnaissance because it is such an insane card. I love it. And to be honest with you, I may not have should have done this, because this is a card that I could actually see them putting in the Modern Horizons. It's totally possible. Although, it's kind of a quirky rules interaction. You've got to really know the rules to abuse it. There is a moment in combat where your creature is still an attacking creature but has already dealt its damage. Therefore, it has already done its trigger, and then you pull it back and it, removes the damage from it. And of course it can't deal any damage, but it's already dealt the damage. But anyway, it's a very tricky rules interaction there. Found them, picked them up. Another card that I'm always running out of is Primal Rage. I think there's like 7 there. It's just a good mono green card, or green anything. I mean, it's only got 1 green pip in it, so it's very splashable. And just, your team has trample. Yeah, there are better cards that give trample and something else, but this is really good, really versatile. And who doesn't love that goblin art? You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we get to like the one-ofs and stuff. Well, I say one-ofs. I picked up 2 Hell Riders. It's a devil, which may make it into Rakdos. It's very possible. Because it is, it's a powerhouse card for 4 mana, 3/3 haste. Your creatures essentially, I think this is better than an Anthem. Whenever a creature you control attacks, Hell Rider does 1 damage. So, to defending player, that 1 damage is getting through no matter what. It's better than an Anthem. I got 2 Obsidian Firehearts because, quite frankly, I'm out. I might use it someday with Elementals. I might use it with, I don't know, weird things. But I love how the reminder text is also flavor. The land continues to burn. That's awesome. Picked up another Harvester of Souls because it's cheap, quarter box, and, love it. It's good. Picked up this particular Hurricane because I didn't have this version, and y'all know I love me some white border. So, and it's an obscure art, so it's I don't know. White border bling? Is that a thing? It is now. Ancient Cravings you can never have enough of. I picked up a Titan Forge. I'll be honest with you. I found it in the quarter box. I don't even think I'm out. I think there's plenty in the Besiege binder. I don't know. But I'll be honest with you. It struck my fancy at the time, and I'm like, that's worth a quarter. And I thought about, instantly when you see it, you go to Magical Christmas Land with Unwinding Clock and, just living the dream, or maybe Seedborn Muse, and just doing all the things. Yeah, that's what you think of. But Speaking of anthems, probably one of the better anthems because it's any color, and a lot of times you've got that one creature you don't want to die. Well, you just put that creature up on the throne, and your team gets really big. I picked up that particular Jace's Ingenuity because obviously it's for the Jace deck, but because I think I'm running just a regular Jace's Ingenuity. That's a promo. It's got exceptional art. I mean, and that foil is just outstanding. I love it. In the old days, the Starburst was the standard for foils, and I love it. Speaking of foils, there's a couple more. I got a Karametra's Acolyte. I'm sorry. It's a decent card in mono green, and it was foil and it was a quarter, so I figured why not. Whelming Wave, just a decent card. Most of the time it's return all creatures to their hands. Most of the time, it names 4 creature types nobody plays. Now, granted, this is great in a deck if you play those, but last foil that I picked up was Call of the Conclave. It is the Watchwolf for tokens, essentially. We had Watchwolf in original Ravnica, and then when we went back, they wanted a 2-mana 3/3, but tokens were the style. So they did it this route. And this promo art I didn't have. Why not? Power Stone Minefield I picked up. I mean, it's, the original Apocalypse version, and it's not bad. Attacks or blocks, it takes 2. Yeah, it's a build-around card. You want to play bigger stuff, toughness 3 at least, but it does work. I found a good old-fashioned counterspell in the quarter box from Tempest. I was like, sure, why not? And then the last card I picked up was a Tendo Ice Bridge. Now, I talked about this a little in the Betrayers set review, and I think that's actually what caught this card to my mind. Is I was doing that, and I was doing the set review, and I realized exactly how good this was in certain decks. Okay, just in case you didn't see that video, it comes into play with a charge counter on it. You get to tap to add a colorless, so that's fine. It doesn't come into play tapped or anything. That's sweet. You can tap remove a counter from it to add a mana of any color to your pool. Now, let's pretend we're playing a Traxa or any proliferate style deck. This is just a 5-color land, probably forever. Right? Yeah. So that's why I picked it up. This one does have a little wear, but you know what? It's been loved. It's produced a ton of mana. I can appreciate the really pristine, gorgeous mint cards, but this one, like the Angus McKenzie that the wife got for me, those have character. You know what I'm saying? They really do. Well, that's all I picked up this week. I think I am probably currently... Yeah, I'm recording these up a couple days ahead of time, so because I'm going out of town this weekend. But I appreciate y'all watching, and we will see y'all tomorrow.